Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm a first-year MBA student at William & Mary. I came to William & Mary from Los Angeles, grew up in Philadelphia. Prior to this, I was working in advertising as an account manager, and before that, I spent some time in the film industry. My reason for coming back to school now to get an MBA really has more of a long-term payoff. I hope to eventually own and run my own company. The Executive Partner program was a huge reason why I chose to come to William & Mary. Even before I experienced it and just hearing about it, it sounded fantastic. And when I got here and became engaged in it, it was even better than I expected. The executive partners, and in particular the coaches that are assigned to each student, the relationships that get built are just amazing. I mean, you've got a friend, you've got a coach, you've got a mentor, you've got someone who can help you network, you've got someone who can help hone your resume, do mock interviews with you. I mean, there's no end to what you can tap these people for. It's just amazing. And you know, at the end of the 2 years, you've got probably a lifelong relationship. After the first 6 months, I feel like the program itself is very rigorous, but no one gets left behind. The professors are there for you whenever you need them for any type of question, either via email or meeting, and your classmates are there for you too. So nothing is impossible, even though some days it feels very strenuous, and the learning curve is just huge. It's amazing, especially for someone like myself who doesn't have a financial or business background. Well, the casework is wonderful because coming from 8 years of life in the working world, it makes it so much easier to see how what you're learning in class can be applied outside. And that's completely different from undergrad, because in undergrad, you know, you're learning by rote. And there's some classes that might be more discussion-based, but I mean, the casework, knowing that it's happening and it's already happened and it's got this real-life application makes it all the difference. One of the classes that I really enjoyed was organizational behavior. And I think it's because I have so much work experience that you can sit in class as you discuss certain cases and get a little chuckle out of it, because you know in your head exactly who has done that in your experience. So, and I think it's a soft skill that a lot of people overlook because they don't really realize the importance of understanding the people around you and how everyone interacts. It makes for a better manager. The personal attention that you receive, both as you're considering the program and when you get here, because the community is small enough that there's always someone available for you to talk to, either among the faculty or among the program staff. And there are also enough fellow classmates for you to branch out and really network, which we all know is a big part of coming to an MBA program, but it is also small enough that you make a lot of close friends, and it's not overwhelming, and when you walk through the building, chances are you're going to know everyone you see. When you get to the program, you're assigned a study team, and it takes a certain amount of time for you to really gel with your team, and for some folks, they never do. But for most teams, I think there's a point where they really realize that they've come together and they've accomplished something. So in the past few months, my team accomplished a project, and it was that one project where we came together, and it was nothing short of amazing. We struggled in the beginning. We all got along well, but it was our work styles that weren't always meshed. But when this project came along, from the very first moment, we knew what we had to do. We sketched it all out ahead of time, and when we were done and we gave our final huge presentation, it was the best feeling. And we just walked out of that room and we were like, we can do this, and we can do it again. And it was fantastic. When you sit down in class for the first time and this person is standing in front of you, giving you the tools that are just going to help accelerate your career, and you have no idea what to expect. But the professors here are some of the smartest people I've ever encountered. They're just amazing. And they come from a lifetime of experience doing what they're teaching you. It's not theory for them, it's practice, and that makes all the difference. And they've worked with amazing people, presidential administrations, global business leaders, and the experience that they bring to the classroom is just invaluable.